Hey Lexi,
Yes,
where do hippos go to university?
I don't know. Where?
On the hippocampus.
Did you guys know that the hippocampus is part of the limbic system?
No, but I did know that the limbic system is associated with memory, emotions, and motivation.
Yes, that's why the hippocampus is highly involved with our memories.
All these topics concern biological psychology.
Biological psychology is a branch of psychology concerned with the links between biology and behavior.
That is why psychologists say that everything psychological is biological.
It's amazing how our brain absorbs information such as sound, smell, and taste. It then interprets the information, thus commanding the body to take action. For example, your body is absorbing the information that you are thirsty right now, thus interpreting it as you need a glass of water. Your motor behavior would be to reach for the water and satisfy the needs of your body.
Does this have anything to do with the central nervous system?
Yes, the central nervous system is made up of the brainstem and the spinal cord.
Oh, okay, so what's the peripheral nervous system?
It's a system that includes sensory and motor neurons to connect the central nervous system to the rest of the body.
This is all starting to make more sense now.
That's good, but keep in mind that there are two types of peripheral nervous systems, stomatic and autonomic.
Stomatic is the one that involves voluntary muscles in the arms and legs, while automatic connects to the central nervous system to involuntary muscles and organs.
Yes, an example of the autonomic section would be your heart and your stomach, while the stomatic would be you moving your arms.
Like this?
Frank, what are you doing back there?
I thought you were going to come sit back here. I'll move up.
Be careful, you're hitting your Broca's area, which is located on the left frontal lobe. If you damage it, you'll have speech problems.
Like aphasia, it's a language disorder in your Broca's area where you can make sense, but you cannot express yourself in complete sentences. Quick question, the temporal lobe is located on the sides of my head just over the ear, right?
Yes, that's also where the Wernicke's area is located. It deals with language, sentences, and grammatically correct speech. Stop that nonsense.
Wow, I didn't even feel that.
Yeah, it's probably due to your endorphins from running around acting like a fool.
What exactly are endorphins again?
They are morphine-like substances produced in the brain that relieve pain from the inside.
So they are kind of like hormones, right?
No, endorphins are natural substances produced in the brain, while hormones are chemicals that are produced in different glands in the body that travel into the bloodstream and affect other parts of the body.
Wow, that's interesting. I think you damaged something in my brain when you slapped me.
No need to worry, we can use a CAT scan to obtain x-ray images of your brain, and if you want to get a more detailed one, we can get an MRI to get a 3D image of your brain with the use of magnetic fields.
What about an EEG? Wouldn't that help too?
An electroencephalogram records the activities of the brain to determine if you have alpha waves, delta waves, or beta waves in your brain.
Do you think I'll need a brain graft due to the hit?
No, brain grafting is mainly done using animals, and it is when you transplant one part of the brain into another. It was first used on a Parkinson's disease patient in 1982. I mean, I know I'm strong, but I don't think I could have done much damage.
Hey Frank, are you a left brain or a right brain?
I don't know what the difference is. Aren't our brains bilaterally symmetrical though?
Well, our left major deals with verbal capacity for language, reading, arithmetic, and analytical aspects. Your right brain deals with nonverbal, spatial ability, symbols, and drawing.
In that case, I feel like I'm more of a right minor.
Wow, this correlates with the controversial studies that men seem to be better with spatial abilities and women tend to speak earlier and learn foreign language easier.
Oh, I didn't know that. Do you think it has anything to do with the corpus callosum?
What's the corpus callosum? All I know is some guy called Roger Sperry had something to do with it.
Well, the corpus callosum is a bundle of axons that connect the two hemispheres of the brain. Roger Sperry studied the split brain in animals by cutting the corpus callosum in a brain injury patient and later in a patient suffering from epileptic seizures.
Wow, I've learned so much today.
Me too. This should help us pass our AP exam for sure.